Good morning, everybody, and welcome to JD Wood Construction Guy, owner-operator of JJB 2.0 Construction Services, the provider of all things that you would need in the remodeling or new construction of your facility or home. Today, we're in a friend of mine's gym, Jiu-Jitsu gym located in Winter Park. He had started this project before the coronavirus really hit, and he had needed to expand his gym. So he went and got a larger facility that had used to be a pawn shop. This pawn shop, of course, had walls and everything else, which a whole group of people helped remove the walls. They took down a lot, did a lot of the demo. And now they're at the phases to, if you may recognize, if you go to my page, my Facebook page, you'll recognize these walls. These walls were knocked down. We skimmed them over. This is another wall that just recently got painted. As the bottom, you can see the graffiti. That's going to be where the pads go. Here is the outline. A company come in and did some flooring, ground down, and then sealed it to give the industrial look. We built a few new walls in here, but primarily my job has been is pretty well my first trained discipline in construction, which is plastering and stucco. And in this facility, it had a lot of heavy knockdown. It was really bad, dirty. There was dust everywhere, and it had collected. So the last phases that we're on now are the bathrooms. And typically the bathrooms always need to be smooth. So this was a bathroom that was recently done. You can see the ceiling's smooth, the walls are smooth. The toilet has to be reinstalled. Floor needs to be cleaned a little bit. This is one that the flooring was done and the toilet reinstalled before the walls got done. Sometimes you can get the cart ahead of the horse. As you can see, it's a pretty heavy knockdown texture. We've dusted the wall multiple times. It's just a small bathroom. You can see where some of the dirt is hung up in here. And with dirt comes allergens. So the ceiling of this one has already been skimmed and recoated. Now the first thing that we have to get used to in the terminology in the plastering world is a skim coat over something like this. Over something like this is going to be one coat that's going to eliminate this heavy texture that you see here. A resurfacing is going to be this. That's a huge difference. And the difference is it's much more material and there's a lot more labor involved in it. At the end of the day, as long as the person knows what they're doing, you're going to have a beautiful job and you're going to get rid of the knockdown. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why do they have knockdown? Why do they have popcorn? Well, one, less labor, faster, and it hides a multitude of sins in the walls construction, in the buildings construction. And therefore, because it hides so much, it's used by multiple contractors to get in and get out, because as construction has gotten more based in how much money you can make in it rather than how good of a job you can do, it's all about getting it done fast, efficient, and get in and get out, and a lot of times the only thing that suffers from the get in and get out is the quality of the project. And by no means am I saying that there's not companies that are fast that do quality work, but they're few and far between, because in order to make money with falling prices on how much a square foot something is costing, as opposed to how much the material and labor is, you have no choice in order to make a living in some of these trades, but to spend a lot of money. And that's not exactly what they want to do. So this is the introduction video. I am going to skim coat these walls, get them ready for a brown coat. We'll see how well they dry to see if they can take a brown coat and take a smooth coat out. But you've seen how the walls look now. And I'll give you one more look of that. We'll go in, the industrial floor look. You see this bathroom, ceiling's already done. And for the next few hours, I'm going to concentrate on getting these done. When I get them done, I will show you another video on how it was done and what the steps should be properly to make sure that the job is exactly what you're paying for. And remember, what you're paying for you should get, but you should also know what you're getting for what you pay for. It's a two-way street. So that's goodbye for now. I'll be back in a couple hours, and that'll be the second part to this video. Talk to you soon.